When you think of colonialism in Africa, I'm willing to bet that you picture nations that were taken over with little to no resistance, uncivilized people who had no concept of the gold mine they sat on. What history doesn't teach us is that there's a long line of African leaders who fought for years against colonial powers. One of the most fascinating figures in history is King Moshoeshoe I, a leader whose wisdom, diplomacy, and strength led to the creation of Lesotho. But who was he? Join me as I unpack the legend, the life, and the legacy of this unforgettable king. King Moshoeshoe I, originally named Lepoko, was born in 1786 as the eldest son of Chief Mogachane. From an early age, he took responsibility seriously. At 6 years old, he already was out in the fields tending to sheep and goats. As he got older, he became known for his bravery. After leading a successful raid on a nearby village, he earned the name Moshoeshoe, which means the one who shaves. The name comes from the sound of shearing as he sheared the beards of his defeated enemies. In 1920, when Moshoeshoe became chief, he chose Thaba Bosiu, also known as the Mountain of the Night, as the ideal home for his people. This mountain became legendary. Its cliffs were so steep that enemies couldn't easily reach his people. At night, the mountain seemed to blend into the sky. Rumors swirled that the king had special powers that could make the mountain disappear to protect his people during battle. King Moshoeshoe was known for his wisdom, which many believed came from his communication with his ancestors. One of his most celebrated moves was how he responded when Dutch settlers began moving into Basutoland and threatened his territory. Moshoeshoe worked with the British, which led Basutoland into becoming a British territory. This alliance helped protect his people and land from more attacks. It also laid the foundation for modern-day Lesotho. King Moshoeshoe died in 1870, but his legacy lives on. Lesotho, as the nation is now called, gained full independence in 1966, but Moshoeshoe is still celebrated as the founder of the Basotho nation. He was more than a king, he was a father to his people, known for his kindness and strength. His leadership still inspires Lesotho today as a symbol of unity, peace, and resilience.